Okay, right. So, right now I've made a mod kit, for just Shapes and Beats, Last Blow, because why not? Honestly, just like why not? Um, and yeah, I made a Google Doc explaining how you can, use it, but in case you have like a 1 second attention span and like you just prefer to have a video, this is a video on how to make mods as well, just in case. Right. So first thing you want to do is you have the mod kit here. By the way, I don't. By the time you're seeing this video, I'm not sure if the mod.io pages will be up yet, but just in case it's not, I'll leave a download link in like a comment on the video, so you can download this mod kit. Yeah, what you want to do is open that up. Make sure you have WinRAR installed or just some like similar software. Just extract that, and then yeah, you have these 3 files here. Right, so I'll tell you. This is the one you'll be making your mod with. Now don't double click on it or anything because it won't really work. But what you want to do is, hold on. What you want to do is go onto Scratch. Make sure to create an account if you haven't already, but you don't have to, but I recommend it. But anyway, then go to Create, and you'll load up a new project. Right. Don't touch anything. This doesn't matter. Now go to File, and then Load from your computer. Hold on. And then go to wherever the folder you extracted is from, and choose modtoolkit.sp3. Just press OK. Right, and then you'll load up a project. It should look something like this. I just have folders enabled. This is just due to Scratch mods. You don't need this necessarily, but it's way more organized if you're making a game because you can put things in folders, so it's way more organized. Rename the title to whatever, rename the title to whatever your, project is going to be called. Whatever your song is going to be called. So, let me just think of a random song, yeah, I don't know. Just song, because I don't know. Just rename it to whatever song you're going to be using, because I can't really think of one right now because there's too many good ones to choose from. So here you see this text. This is just a mod. It says it's not just a mod kit for the game. And then here you see mod name. So you can say like mod name / enemy name. You can rename mod name to like, you can rename like all of these if you want. It doesn't matter in the end because no one will really be seeing this, but in case you want to, I don't know. So I just rename this to enemy. Rename it to whatever your enemy is going to be called, or if you want to name it. So yeah, you can use this thing for the main enemy. Yeah, and all the objects have to be like this shade of green in order for it to work. But if you really want to use a different color, which don't know why you'd want to, but just if you really want to for some reason, go into player and then scroll down, and then you can like change the color here. Just change it to whatever colors you want. It doesn't matter in the end. But yeah, so here's also a poster. For it, I left in this little cube sprite, player sprite. If you want to use it, it's and just rename these to whatever the song name and the song's artist. This is really just a poster for like when you first load up the game. When you first load up the mod. Now simply just make your mod. I'm not going to explain how Scratch works, as we'd be here for like 5 years if I did, but just make your mod pretty much. That's all. I might give you like, I'll give you a technique on what I like to do. I'll just choose a random sound here. It doesn't matter in the end. Just a piano sound. What I like to do, oh wait, sorry, no, this is the wrong sprite. Go into your enemy sprite. This is what I like to do. Insert song here. Insert song here. Yeah. So what I like to do is I like to do this when you're programming. So say like you want something to happen at a certain part in the song. What I recommend doing is selecting that part, then press copy to new, and then delete this. Delete that. Also, if your song is like a huge song, if your song is a huge song, like it's a big file, it's a pretty long song. What I recommend doing is instead of loading this up in Scratch, I recommend opening it in Turbo Warp, because 2 reasons: they actually have a better song editor there, and your project will not save if you have a big song file. So then you'd have to like split it up into multiple pieces. The maximum file size is 10 megabytes, so if your file is anything over that, then it will not save. And also what seems to happen is what seems to happen though is when you split it up into multiple pieces, the file size gets bigger for some reason when you edit it. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I'm not very experienced with audio editing. I'm completely terrible at it. I have no clue about it. Why is my mic so low? Sorry, why is my mic so low all of a sudden? Hello? Okay, I don't know why it's so low. It's probably not to you, I don't know, honestly, just give me a second. Okay, I fixed it. It should be loud now again. But yeah, for some reason the file size gets bigger whenever you split it up. I don't know why. It's probably because it's uncompressed. I honestly don't know. Right, so yeah, so here's the poster. Just don't edit this. There's no need to. It's just a poster. When you press start, it just disappears. And yeah, you have our project here. Anything that's this color of green will hurt you. Here's just a bunch of spikes. Here's lines, just lines, random lines. God's sake, why is all this zoomed in? Just a triangle. And yeah, you can actually pull the player down if you want. If you like, say during a certain part of the song, you can set this variable here going down to 1, and then it will pull the player down. You can also make him like go down further if like you set this to a higher minus, like set that to -10, he'll go down faster. It's yeah, just mess around with it pretty much. See what's the what you'll do for your mod. But yeah, that's pretty much it. For like your mod. So now say you finished your mod, so you want to export it. Go to File, then press save to your computer. That will save son.sb3. Now go to packager.turbowarp.org. Now press choose file. Choose son.sb3. And you don't really need to touch any of these. These aren't pointless. These are kind of pointless. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can edit these. But don't recommend it. So now, here we go to environment. Now just press zip, ideal for websites. Then press package. Now your mod is complete. Give me a second. So now you have your son.zip. Extract that. So now we have son. Now, so here's how you implement this into the game. So drag son into whatever version of the game you have. Mine is beta 1. It doesn't matter what version you have. If you have demo 2, it will still work. It just doesn't matter in the end, but drag that in. Son, your mod, drag that into resources. Now go into resources, you'll see this folder called app. Now create a new folder and call this original game. It's hard to type with one hand because I have to hold the microphone. Game. Then drag that app folder into there. Just leave that there. Now create another new folder and call this one mods. This is so in case in the future, if you have other mods, you can store them in there. Now rename your son to app. And you might think, oh, now I get it now. Now I can play the game. No, you have to do one more thing. So go back into the mod toolkit. And then take package.json and electron main.js and then copy those. Now go into just shapes and beats beta 1 and then go into your mod folder. And then paste those. I copied it in the mod toolkit.sb3. Just delete that. You don't need to keep that in there. And now it will work. So when you go into, when you launch the .exe file, there's your mod, and it works. Now, if you want to get the original game back, go back into resources, then rename your mod folder back to whatever it was before, so son, and then drag that into mods. Now go into the original game and then just drag that back into resources. Now when you launch the game, then the original game's back. Now say you want to publish this on mod.io whenever the page goes up. So go into your mods, and then with the script with the package.json and electron main.js in there, just if you have WinRAR, or like zip it or whatever, just press to add to archive. And then you'll have your mod here and you can upload that to mod.io. Yeah, but that's pretty much how you make mods and implement them. So pretty straightforward. Not too hard if you're not very good at this stuff. It's not too hard to do. I know other games on mod.io have like an option where like you can like actually import the mods automatically, but that's impossible to do with Scratch. So you have to do it manually. it can get tedious, but then again, that's where the mod folder comes in, that's why it's handy to have. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So see ya. The mod kit will be linked in the description in case you want to use it. But yeah, that's it. See ya.